Hey gang, this is Dr. J. I wasn't planning on making this video so you can see I'm in my visor and no makeup. Anyway, I'm just sitting here with Portia, my dog. She's a Weimaraner, and I was reading through the post earlier and it's just hilarious. I was talking to Portia about it and she's overjoyed. I just wanted to make this quick video. I totally wasn't planning on it, but just want to wrap up with you. Let me just run down through a few things. Grades will be posted today. I'll submit them tonight or tomorrow, so get all of your short answer stuff in, and anything that you're missing, get those to me as soon as possible. Just wanted to kind of do a wrap up of some of the things that have been said about the Milgram experiment. Amazing stuff. You guys are great. You have taken the bait and run with it, so to speak. There are a lot of things to expand on through leadership, obedience, through social psychology, the cult mentality, and the way people exploit things. Let's see. A few things I wanted to mention about leadership. In one of the discussions, someone said something about questioning sources. And I responded to that and said, also be careful whenever you guys write papers and stuff and you quote the internet. Question your sources there. Anybody who has access to technology can produce a website, so question those sources. When you go to the doctor, if you get a diagnosis and you have a gut feeling, a gut response to it, and you think that maybe you need a second opinion, go get one. Just because people have degrees and credentials doesn't mean that they always get it right. So don't be a blind sheep, as the terminology was used on the discussion board. So question those things. I also posted a little bit about the leadership in Vietnam, the lesson that was learned there. My instructor was I think he was a retired colonel, but I can't remember. But Dr. Howard Prince, he was an instructor at West Point, and he basically said that, you know, that dictatorial style of leadership just didn't work in Vietnam, and those leaders were killed more often than not by, no, I won't say it that way. They had a high incidence of fatality by friendly fire. And so it made the military take a look at their leadership style, and they invested a lot in that and changed how they did these things. A lot of the intelligence testing that we talked about, a lot of those advancements actually developed with the military because they had these large groups of people and they had to come up with ways to test them, to sort them, to put them in different vocational areas. And so actually the military has been very instrumental in psychology in a lot of different ways, in research and leadership and you know, things like that, and how they had to get large groups of recruits and get them sent into the right place. So another thing that was mentioned, Dr. King, it's a good positive example. We were getting off into a lot of the negative examples of the cult leaderships and the things that people have done, but the thing about that is that is what is so shocking of what people are capable of. If you prey on people who are weak and vulnerable and you give them hope and that love and acceptance, gosh, they'll do crazy things. So that's, I think, why some of the more negative examples have been mentioned in this particular discussion. Oh, you made me laugh out loud. One of you said that, oh yeah, I'd continue shocking them. I'd be in the you know, in the university and knowing that you know, they've signed on for this willingly and all this, and I'd continue to shock them. Funny stuff. I think we would probably all be surprised at how far we'd go with the experiment if we were sitting in the chair, but that was just some raw honesty that totally made me laugh out loud. Another thing to mention about the cult thing is the exploitation of faith. That is something that's hard for people, especially if they have a questionable self-esteem, you know, that exploiting that faith because you can't check your sources and you can't get a second opinion on that. So that's another reason that some of those things have been so amazing when you study cults and the social psychology behind it. Let's see. On the final discussion board where folks were talking about what they learned and stuff, I appreciated one of the postings. One person said that they learned that there are different kinds of intelligence, and they learned that they can learn things from anyone. And I think it had maybe the effect of humbling this person, that there's not just one kind of intelligence, it's an academic intelligence. Love it. Love it when you guys are learning life lessons and applying it and being able to have a better outlook overall. Also enjoyed the honesty that you guys brought to the discussions, and somebody mentioned a friend funk and how you applied the schedules of learning and the need for approval essentially will translate into a low self-esteem, and you took that and you learned from it and you changed some thinking and changed your outlook. It'll change your life. I'm telling you, this stuff is powerful. A lot of things you learn in college, I'm not saying anything ugly about the other subjects, I'm not, but a lot of things you learn in college are applicable for that semester. This stuff is powerful stuff, and it is applicable, I believe, throughout your life, beneficial to your family. Somebody else mentioned that they were using the information they learned in Chapter 13 about stress, and they were having conversations with their family. Good stuff, good stuff. Reduce your stress because it'll add years to your life for sure. Just trying to think of some of the other funny stuff. You guys kept me interested always to log on to the discussion boards and read your feedback. We had a dynamic class this semester. You guys learned from each other. Somebody else posted that based on one person sharing of their story and experience that they have rearranged their summer, have canceled their summer 2 classes, and they're going to go home and reconnect with their family. I think also in that posting the person mentioned that they had lost their mother and they were just trying to carve a new life in a new place. I certainly understand that need for compartmentalization and wanting to go start a new life somewhere because of painful memories in an old place. But let me just say this one thing about grief and losing people, especially I believe it was your mother that you lost. Just because we lose people, especially people who are very instrumental and close to us, doesn't mean we lose a relationship with them. So, you know, you still have that relationship in your heart with them, and you can always reflect on the good times and the good memories and the love that that person has given to you. So hold that dear and true, and there's always room for new people in your world. Don't leave the old friends behind, because they're good folks too. I'm running low on time here, and I hate to say goodbye, but I think I'm going to have to wrap it up here. Hey, you guys, look me up on Facebook. It's Sarah Boutwell Johnson, S-A-R-A-H, Boutwell, B-O-U-T-W-E-L-L, Johnson. You know how that's spelled. And anyway, we can keep in touch that way. I try to keep posted. Don't get your feelings hurt if I don't respond to a lot of your postings, because I teach classes both for Richland and I'm going to start teaching for American Military University online to the troops around the world, so that'll be fun and rewarding, and I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, I wish you all the best, and keep my email if you have any questions or concerns, or you need any letters of recommendation. I'm happy to help. So I need to go finish your doing all the grading, and later I think I need to get this lazy dog up and get her for a walk. So anyway, y'all take care. I'm going to get out of here. Have a good day.